Good morning or afternoon for all of you EU folks. Welcome to the First Blood EU tournament. Our apologies for the delays. We had some issues, and we unfortunately also did miss picks and bans, but this... As that they are. So, anyways, my apologies. Like I said, we did have some issues with getting... Actually, hang on, maybe? Oh, that's a problem with trying to contest an Ao Kuang early is he has so much damage with his Dragon Call that really you don't want to contest him. And again, we're seeing another... Apparently, teams don't like me talking about them. But... Might as well talk about GravX. We see Radio and Boxers in the jungle for Bastet, solo for Ao Kuang. Interestingly enough, we see Just Jack in the mid lane. We see Captain Lash and Captain Toto as your support Sylvanas and ADC Apollo. So, interesting pick here in that that Ao Kuang solo lane. Though we did see yesterday a Ao Kuang in the mid lane with the NA tournament for First Blood. So now that we know that it actually does kind of work, I can't be too harsh on it now. But it still is something that I'm not totally sold on. I understand that it works, but at the same time, exactly. Considering that Boxers is a top-tier 1v1 Joust player, I do trust his solo lane abilities. So we are going to see teams rotating around to do their red buffs. A lot of aggression over in this duo lane still with the captains against Fergisham and Atomics. Fergisham taking probably the worst of all of that as he is sitting at below half health right now. Atomics as well, sitting about half health but full mana. Captain Toto definitely sitting very pretty, but an Apollo Sylvanas lane is an incredibly early push, and I just realized that I messed up Sosa's microphone, everybody. So, there we go. Now we should be able to hear him.
What kind of mess? Are you telling me that I haven't been heard? Actually, we're going to see a bit of a first look at me as Atomic. Gonna be in a lot of trouble, and, well, now that I can finally be heard, I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I am back.
My apologies, everybody. So, anyways, yeah, we do have Gravity X against Daft Gaming, and... So since I had accidentally muted you to the game, go ahead and reintroduce Daft Gaming if you would be so kind.
Well, to take the decision away from Boxers, who has just died to tower, I will introduce Atomics bringing out the honor, Fergisham on Geb, Slain on Loki, TCH Bomb on Hercules, and Trollzor on Giannis. We're going to see a gold tree coming out here thanks to those kitty cats coming down. Radio takes a lot of damage, but we're able to reset this just nice, and I think Gravity's going to be able to steal this one away from, like, right off the bat at 3 minutes in.
Indeed they are, so it's a 3-minute, 26-second Gold Fury. Huge deal. Mainly because it's 1,500 gold as a percentage is massive. And they're also going to split these...
They can make the mid camps just come right off the back. The Slain might be able to make something happen. Not really going to find what he needs. And Radio, trying to take out the speed camp, might die to it, might not. I think we're going to see Radio fall down here. No, we're going to reset it just in time. But going to lose a lot of time to the speed camp. You're going to see a bit of a gank come down to the duo lane. Toronto and Toto in a lot of trouble, actually. Looking for the shotgun of Blinkard, and Loki finds built onto a pillar, does come down to a gun coming down from on her. Gonna find it with the Desert Fury, finds the kill, and there's the first blood of the game for Daft Game.
Indeed it is. Actually, if we check, it's the technically second blood, but the first actual kill that Daft Gaming did get as Boxers. Not only did he die earlier, but he actually gave an assist to Hercules.
Well, I unfortunately don't think towers get first blood gold. So.
Towers don't get first blood gold, no, but TCH Bomb does have an does have assist gold, so that is something to consider. So it's a little thing, but it's something to note.
At the same time, Boxers is comfortably ahead thanks to that Gold Fury that is game secure.
Oh, definitely. And we're going to see him probably come over here and try and steal away this speed buff. Though Slain, my apologies, is here to try and contest, as a Giannis ult is as well. So Slain is going to get that. We're going to see Boxers use his teleport, blink, and he should be fine to get out of there. Though Agni is here, and we could see some trouble for Just Jack. Though Slain does miss his backstab. Stun does miss Slain as well. And now Just Jack is getting slowed down rather significantly. Massive chunk of damage from that unstable vortex. And then the portal as well. Over in the dual lane, we also do see Radio killing, on her. But that should be the end of the fights. No, actually, we're going to see Geb getting taken out here as well, most likely. The question is to whom. Captain Toto is going to get that kill as well, so it is now 2-1 at 5 minutes in. We're going to see about a 1,000 experience and a 2,000 gold advantage in favor of Gravity X, and they're going to start stripping away these blue buffs.
Yeah, Gravity X coming out with a vengeance this game, getting that early gold share and finding a lot of early aggression, while Daft Gaming did secure the first blow with some pretty strong coordination. Gravity X has been all over the map and finding some great fights and kills, and managed to actually get away from almost a guaranteed gank, it seems.
Indeed. So now we are going to see, though, Boxer's incredibly low, in a risky position. Luckily for him, though, nobody has a global ultimate. There's not a new wall on the board or anything like that, because if there was, he would just pretty much be effectively dead here, as he is so low. Also, Just Jack, though, would have probably been killed not too long ago as well, because he stayed very precariously trying to just one more wave.
That's one of the things about having like when you know there's a goal ultimate on board and not on board. You can adjust your playstyle accordingly, and you understand there's no goal ultimate board. Okay, I can afford to be a little bit more aggressive than I probably could have been.
Definitely. So we're going to see a little bit of a rotation there from the junglers into the solo lane. We're going to see Loki trying to probably steal away this blue buff, and then realizing, oh, it's gone. So he's just going to go ahead and rotate over for mid camps. Looks like they probably are going to get evenly split. Just Jack realizing that he really shouldn't bother to try and contest that. Sylvanas is going to drop a ward before he does go to that left side camp, as the right side camp does get blown up very quickly, and Gravity X is not preparing for this left camp contestant yet. This is giving Daft Gaming an opportunity to steal these away if they want to, and that would be a very solid sort of retaliation.
Going to see a fight coming out of here. Is Radio going to make it over? Great Rat there, come down, knocking us 2 people right there. Here comes the Cat's going to take him down. Just Jack makes the kill onto Slain. Slain gets slain right there, and Radio opens up the other kill onto Fergisham right there. Going to walk over with the mid camp and a pair of kills too.
Jumping over to the solo lane, though, we're going to see Boxer's going hard on the TCH, but I'm trying to get him low, and he does not get him into execution range, so he's going to have to use his teleport, blink, whatever you want to call it, to get away.
It's a lot of aggression coming out of Gravity X after they got that first Gold Fury, and it's working out for them so far.
Definitely.
I can't fault any of it, and it's just well done aggression. They know where to be, they know where to find it, and not really much to say about them, unfortunately.
Exactly, and really that's solid gameplay by them, and very good job for them just knowing sort of how to hit their abilities. I will give, in that last engagement, I will give Fergisham some credit. He did his best to try and save Slain and Trollzor. Problem was his Slain was dead before anything really had happened, just because of how low Loki was when they started. And he did a very good job, though, of cataclysming, and yes, the Gev shield seemed just a little superfluous, but he knew that it was going to be off cooldown by the time he respawned, which meant that...
At the same time, Slain actually might be sniffing something out there while you're singing his praise. Is going to find the stealth breakers. Boxers is in trouble now, trying to find what he wants to get. Doesn't have the teleport available, but Slain is slowed out. Going for the pull, gonna find what he needs. Beats come out a little too late, gonna juke backwards though. Michael makes it out of something. The speed buff is coming from Slain thanks to his stealth. Blink comes out right there, and Boxers is gonna be fine. Here comes the reinforcement from Radio, and Just Jack lurking up to the corner. Radio gonna jump over from the side. Cats come down onto Slain. Slain forced to ulti away, but here comes the crossface in time. Radio now in a bad spot right there. Gonna get pulled back into the danger zone. He's gonna fall down right now. Just Jack standing alone versus 3 low gods right there, but he might be able to fight. So now gonna be in a lot of danger versus TCH has been pretty good at these pulls and gonna make it just out of there in time.
Yeah, that was a...
TCH is doing pretty incredible after that.
Yeah, TCH doing a very good job of keeping himself alive, and really at this point, I mean, he's got an Ankile. He run first item for that power as well as that magical protection. But look at this, Gravity X knew that the Gold Fury was respawning, and they saw that there were 3 members over on the other side, so they rotated Boxers over after that engagement. Boxers is now playing sort of that zone defense type style, if you'd like to refer to it as. Boxer's incredibly low here, but he knows that if he dies, that's okay, because they theoretically should be able to get Gold Fury. Nice Wrath of Terror there.
There are 4 people here now. Gonna secure it actually with the Wrath of Terror and the Hog combo. Now Slain in a lot of trouble, almost barely dying right there, but Slain will fall to Captain Lash right there, thanks to a great shot right there. Now Apollo coming across this guy's gonna crash on Atomics. Atomics gets a great shield to keep him safe, but he's gonna get knocked up anyways. Does not prevent knockup's gonna get the bad step bleed. Captain Toto gonna find the kill. Now it's just a little bit of wait and see. Ferguson gonna try to get out of there. Great room comes down now. Trolls is right in the middle of everybody with that portal. But he should be able to walk away. They're all 3 a little too low to fight this one out.
Yeah, definitely. Though Trollzor's is also... Trollzor's has more mana than Captain Toto, but that's really all that he has in regards to trying to go toe-to-toe with Apollo. So I do like the decision from from Gravity X to rotate just and say, okay, we're going to go clear buffs, clear camps, and keep going forward. And it's a really solid idea of, we got the objective, we won the fight, let's see what else we can take off of this here. They're a little bit too low level to really start trying to clear towers early. They don't have that damage, they don't have the penetration online on most of the gods. You know, we see 1 set of pen boots online, 2 sets on Agni as well, has 1. But that's it so far. Everybody else doesn't have any sort of real penetration online. Jumping back over to the solo lane, we're seeing Boxers actually laughing inside his stealth because, well, Can't see him, and he's just been doing a very good job of being an incredibly slippery god right now, and I'm surprised because I think that, oh, actually we're going to see an ultimate coming out from Slain. Boxer's probably going to go down here to the bleed, or maybe not. TCH trying to get something here. Oh, perfectly timed blink once again. Oh, but he jukes the wrong way, and the boulder / baseball of doom does come down upon him and kill him. Captain Lash is a little late to the party. But actually, we're going to see, oh, the Blink Wrath of Terra is very much too late, which is unfortunate as that will now be on cooldown for a little bit. But he is going to try and harass TCH Bomb a little bit and make him pay. I think at this point, Radio doesn't have much to do here beyond clear the lane.
Yeah, Radio just want to rotate to prevent the tower from losing too much pressure. Try to put a little bit of pressure back onto the right side tower as well, since they did lose a couple of kills. And now Ferguson has to rotate back to the left side as well, freeing up the mid lane for Trollsers and Jack just kind of go at it for a little bit longer, as they do have the red buffs being pinged out. Wouldn't be surprised to see a rotation made out of Gravity X onto that. However, they're looking at it. Might be going for the Jack did see them go for this. They're going to probably get there in time. Trying to find it. Not going to get there in time. They're going to find the kill. Maybe Aegis doesn't come from Trolls. Trolls are going to get body blocked by the cats. Drops his own portal, but the dot is ticking. He'll fall right there to just Jack. Meteor would have finished the job anyways with a great tick of damage right there.
Indeed. Now we're going to see Captain Toto going aggressive on this left-hand side because he knows that he has teams in the area. Beautiful disperse followed by a beautiful Desert Fury on Captain Toto. The great Cataclysm coming up from Geb as well, going to stun him underneath that tower for just a little bit. Doesn't matter. Radio's going to be in there, kill Atomics, and we're going to see the dot coming out. Slain is actually going to kill Captain Toto, but now Fergisham is going to fall. Captain Lash is going to get the last bit of damage there. Those dots from Sylvanas is just a little bit crazy right now, and that should be the end of this engagement, as I kind of doubt that they're going to want to dive this tower for Slain, though they are in a 3 versus 1, and Slain is actually the same level as the support on Gravity X.
Slane's been having a really rough time out of the jungle here, and one of the downsides is Loki's jungle clear, compared to a lot of the jungle, especially Bastet.
I don't know if I'd really say that he's having a hard time. Actually, we're going to see kill coming from Boxers over in the solo lane, and Boxers is now going to just sort of... Did he stand still? He did. He stood still.
The right time, unfortunately. I mean, he was in a great place at the right time in that fight, but never really there to make the big plays happen, unfortunately.
Well, I definitely hear that, but the thing is he's still only level behind, and he's only just now hit a level behind from Bastet, so he's not falling behind the other jungler.
Okay, yeah, fair
it's
enough,
just both of the junglers aren't necessarily getting a lot of kills or a lot of farm, and we've also seen Sylvanas be a part of 9 kills. He's at 9 out of the 11 kills on Gravity X.
Both have been holding the map, trying to make plays, and it's been working out a lot better for Radio, unfortunately. He's been able to actually find the plays, find the picks, and he might fall down here, but actually going to leap away right into the shotgun, but it's just going to barely miss it now, trying to run for his life. Captain Lash going to get a great pull to keep him safe. Trolls are kept out of the action, but now Slain trying to find something in the backside, looking towards Jack. Going to go into a stealth and just walk away from this one, though, and, well, Radio, they've only gone for, like, similar size of plays. High map pressure, but good catch from the Captain Lasher. They're right into the pillar. Gonna get impaled. They're just gonna go for the mid camp. Let him far in there with a 4-man Wrath of Terra. Slain takes a lot of damage from the Meteor combo right there. Now Jack gonna walk forward. TCH Bomb not finding the dash right there. And gonna be just dashed on by Agni, actually showing him how it's done. Looking for the kills. Box is gonna go in there and start boxing with Hercules right now. Gonna come crashing across the skies. Will Apollo crashing down onto Fergisham. Looking for TCH. TCH gonna go away from some. Fergisham will fall though. Boxes will finish off Atomics right there. TCH gonna get mezzed out, but not gonna stay down long enough. Gonna get the ultimate from Ao Kwang, but not gonna get the kill. Actually, Captain Toto found it right there, and at the same time, Sylvanas fell in the back.
A little unfortunate because they could have probably... Now, Trollsaurus is at half health, so it's probably going to be hard to try and kill him, but they would have been a free rotation for Ao Kwang, and Boxers is currently doing just that.
He was still close enough to rotate that it didn't really matter that much, and well, they can still secure the gold free from here. It's going to be difficult for Daft to contest this.
I definitely do agree that it's not...
However, Gravity doesn't have a Hog. They don't have a Hog 3 available here. Actually, they do not have a Hog 3 available here. So, if there's a time for Daft to make a play, now is it. And might be a little too late to the action. Gravity X will get the gold free right. They're going to try to engage on the Trolls. The Trolls are not going to be taken from anything, but Radio looking for something. Going to see that he may not be able to find anything. Actually going to get caught up by Fergisham right there. Not going to leap back, unfortunately, but not going to need to.
Doesn't matter. Beautiful stun there coming out from Just Jack, and a nice dash as well, just knowing where Slain is going to go. Going to just barely not make it outside of that rain fire meteor, and Boxer's now getting into a lot of trouble here. Beautiful Cataclysm, but they're not locking him down enough. He got out of there right before the Impale was going to come out, and they gave him that split second to blink away effectively, and that's the biggest thing about... Ooh, a lot of damage coming out there onto Crazy Captain Toto. Captain Toto, nice Impale after the portal as well. Captain Flash is going to do a great job there. Toto now in a little bit of trouble. Actually going to see Fergisham deciding to disengage from that fight, realizing it probably isn't worth trying to chase right there. as nobody is really worth chasing in that immediate vicinity, as Toto has gotten back, and he is now back at base.
Yeah, there was a lot of blood drawn in that fight, but at the same time, Gravity is coming out incredibly far ahead of this thing at about 7-8K ahead at 15 minutes in. 15-6 is the scoreline now. Gravity gonna be caught a little bit there as Jack does get caught by a portal, but not gonna find any damage off the back of that, and the heal from Sylvanas is available. But now is the time as things have calmed down a little bit from the bloodbath we've been seeing, to look at the builds as I know you like.
Oh, I love builds, and we're going to see Boxers actually killing TCH Bomb. Boxer's probably one of the more interesting builds here. Went for an early Witchblade, followed by Shoes of the Magi, and Telkine's Ring, also Lost Artifact, that he's starting. Probably going to be either a Chronos or a Rod of Tahuti, depending on if he wants a little bit more cooldowns or a lot more power. And I like that on Ao Kuang, because Ao Kuang's has a basic attack sort of based god, and he can utilize that extra 40 damage per hit as a way to sort of proc some more of his abilities as well. We're going to see him actually in a little bit of trouble here, as he does have a 3-man rotation on their way to him, but he's going to blow up Slain, but it doesn't matter because Trollzor is going to kill him with the Unstable Vortex after the ultimate coming out from Slain. So Slain is going to be in a lot of trouble here. He's going to go down to the kitty cats, and now Trollzor is going to just have to back away, as the cats are going to tank up the tower and just sort of pressure him away. So that's a 1-for-1. Boxers is worth a little bit more than Slain, as he is a level ahead. Also, Boxers is now 3, 4, and 3 compared to Slain, who is 1, 4, and 4. We're actually see a blink in onto TCH Bomb. TCH Bomb is in a lot of trouble, and he's going to go down. Captain Lash once again. Going to see the ultimate actually coming out from Trollzor here. Trollzor is going to try and go deep here onto Radio, but Radio is going to be alright thanks to his teammates there. Trollzor now popping the portal to get through the other side. Very good job there. Fergisham is here as well, and Trollzor looking like he still wants to get something here, but he's just going to have to settle for going back to lane and getting a little bit of farm. Over in the dual lane, we're going to see Captain Toto and Atomics dueling it out just a little bit, but Captain Toto is 3 levels ahead of Atomics, and this should probably be the tower, as it does go down because of Apollo's passive proccing there.
And not to mention, he's sitting 3 levels ahead of Atomics, so he can easily box him out of these fights, and there's not much Atomics can do.
Over in the jungle, we're going to see a Blank Cataclysm come from Fergisham. Stun, it does hit Slain, but it doesn't matter because he's going to beads right through it. He's going to come back through and grab that speed buff because, well, it is rightfully his. Now Fergisham is trying to roll out and get out of there, but it looks like Captain Lash is going to just barely miss the pull, but we are going to see Radio steal away this back camp, and now they're going to run into Trollzor here. Captain Toto is going to be killing Atomics over in the dual lane. A little bit of trouble, and we're going to see Slain taking out Just Jack, as Just Jack was low. We're going to see an Aegis coming out there on Trollzor, as well as a Geb Shield. We're going to see Radio being forced to leap away. Captain Lash is hanging out, just trying to provide a little bit of support to his teammates. Going to see the ultimate coming out from Ao Kuang. Ao Kuang is going to take down Trollzor, and now he needs to decide where he's going to go next. He's going to go deep, just missed TCH Bomb, and he's going to have to get out of there, as he is now behind enemy lines and without a friend. Actually, he's going to beat up Slain hard there. Slain, unfortunately, has a Geb Shield and friends, so Boxers needs to be careful. Blank from TCH Bomb.
He's actually got plenty of friends. There's Captain Toto's going to come in as well. Ball does come out, not going to hit its target, and he's going to be fine. Sorry on target, but looks like he actually did have a buddy right there.
Well, he didn't have a friend until Apollo was able to dive that tower and save him. But that was a beautiful kill there coming out from Captain Toto. It was a beautiful play there, protecting his teammate. And I think it was good communication. Boxer saying, I'm going to come towards you. And Captain Toto showed up sort of as a backup plan, really. And just the hope of, if something chases you, we can probably get a kill here. Not necessarily planning on trying to bait out a kill right away. Boxers is going to go back to
how aggressive Boxers has been playing so far, even with almost no health. I mean, you kind of want to think it was planned.
Yep. All right. I mean, I can definitely understand the to a degree, a little bit of a bait. We're going to see a Demonic Grip coming out in one shot for Boxers, so now he has both of those rings available, and he is going to be hurting quite a lot, as, well, that's a lot of magical protection coming off of somebody when you are such a basic attack-based mage. So we're going to see Slain actually being forced to hog away those mid camps, because he cannot afford to let Captain Lash get any bigger than he already is. Once again, Captain Lash, the support sitting at 3, 1, and 10. That is a major stat line. We're actually seeing him get a very nice pull there onto Fergisham, so they're going to apply the Wisps. That might be the end of it for now, but really, if they can kill Fergisham here...
Captain Toto's going to come in, go for the stun onto Atomics. He's going to get a great mess. Atomics going to jump away from some Lash, looking for the root. Maybe going to find, but a great portal will disengage this fight. Going to just blink right in over the top. Going to find Slain and Trollzor's, but his team was stuck behind the pillar, unfortunately, but it's going to force them away from this, as it looks like they're going to start up the Gold Fury already. Going to be able to secure it as well, and that was a great blink Wrath of Terra, but it didn't get what it looked like it was supposed to accomplish, but at the same time, it got everything it meant to. Forced them away, let them rotate back. Box was able to secure TCH on off to the side. And now they might go for another fight here, as there is going to be a bit of a collapse under Radio. That's all the bait there. Slain going to get caught by the bleed right into a wall. Goes Radio, though. Right into the knockup, right into a stun from Loki. Great shots there, but Captain Toto finding Trolls is in the back. Now Lash looking for whatever he can. Gonna fire a couple of shots over the pillar. Looking for Fergie if he can find it. I think Fergie's long gone.
Yep, so we're going to see Slane trying to find Captain Toto here. Captain Toto going very deep, and I really... This is a little risky here. I like it because he's level 20. He's the first level 20 on the board. But he's up in a 1v2 here. Nice mez. Slane's actually in a lot of trouble there.
Yeah, Slane has to walk away, so he's finding all the shots he needs, and they're not able to bottle lock. Actually gonna find the wall. Ooh, that Impale comes out and knocks him out of the Cataclysm. Now he's gonna try to juke around, dodging as many auto attacks as possible. He should go down. Your Shockwave will connect, locks him down, shut down, goes on to Atomics.
Indeed. So we're going to see Boxers taking out that right-hand lane as well. So it means that all tier 2s are down except for the mid lane tier 2 on the side of Daft Gaming. Well, Daft Gaming has yet to take down a single one of Gravity X's tower. The only tower showing any significant signs of distress being that solo lane tower that Boxers isn't too concerned about, as he does have a Phoenix exposed against him. Actually, wouldn't be surprised if most of that was from minions as well, as we only see 900 structure damage coming out from Giannis. And, well, we're going to see Trollzor in a little bit of trouble coming right into Boxers. Boxers doing his best, but that Impale, nice pushing him away, but that also does give him the opportunity to now escape, which is definitely not what they want to do. We're going to see a nice disperse coming out there, and he's just going to miss his auto attacks, but now he's going to start trying to catch up to him. Boxers doing his best to juke very nicely there. Cats coming out, Atomics in a lot of trouble. TCH Bomb is going to kill him with Driving Strike. Radio is going to kill Atomics, though, with those cats. Nice done, beautiful Wrath of Terror. The Trolls are going to go down to Just Jack. Just Jack with the double kill off that Meteor, and though Geb is still in the area, I am not at all surprised by this Fire Giant call. Geb is 6 levels behind Captain Lash, and really, I don't think Fergusham... He's got Blink.
Between Geb and Slane, I think they can make this happen. I'm gonna try to just keep him away from blinking ends, but gonna be a bit of a close fight here. Just trying to burst it down. They're gonna take it down very slowly. Going for the slow button, try to make maybe Fergie go in a little bit early. Gonna go in a little early, actually. Now they're both gonna come in. Gonna try to find Captain Lash. Captain Lash trying to take a lot of damage. Daft Gaming with the Fire Giant, actually, but at what cost is the question? Both gonna fall down for the Fire Giant, and nobody gets Fire Giant, ladies and gentlemen.
I think that's worth for Daft, because they got a decent amount. I mean, if we go to that slash really quickly, you see a very small drop there. 14,000 gold, 22,000 experience, both in favor of Gravity X. Very dominant.
And it just takes the completely oppressive pushing power of Fire Giant off the map.
Yeah, it takes the wind out of their sails.
Them time.
Yes, buying time is really all that Daft can hope for right now.
Tank is down. Slane, one of the guys able to get in the back of these fights and blow people up, is dead. And they're still going to lose a tower. Maybe not as much. Ooh, Radio gets caught by a lazy back there.
Yeah, hang on, and speaking of, well, not lazy back, but getting caught, we're going to see Captain Toto in a little bit of trouble. But, oh, Blank, nice driving strike right there into him. Now he's going to, oh, Aegis, interesting decision there, but he, oh, just... Oh, that's unfortunate. He slides right into the wrong person.
But Just Jack trying to be aggressive. We're going to dash away from the portal, but both should be able to escape here as the Desert Fury does come out trying to deal the damage, but not dealing nearly enough on her. Going far aggressive here. Going to get caught by the Wrath of Terror. Drops the pillar. Drops the auto attack. Going to find his kill now. Boxes is in the fight. Has the ultimate available. Not going to use it. He still needs to find it later on in this fight. Going on to Fergie. Fergie gets a lot of damage. Going to drop the ultimate onto Fergie. Going up into the sky. It's a 2v5 still, and they're trying to fight it. Now it's down to 2v3. Trollzor takes a lot of damage. He's gonna just get chunked as he drops back to his portal and gonna survive and fight another day. As Boxes is living up to his name right now. Gonna try to find the slot shot. Slane, well, Slane not gonna find it, but the shotgun will find him. And TCH will find that final shot.
That was a 3 for 2. I mean, that was really one big long engagement, and so I don't really know how many, we want to count for that. But at the very end there, I think I would have liked to have seen Boxers just disengage. He was so low, and I appreciate that Trollzor was low. But Trollzor was also in the far back.
In that team fight, he was running mostly on adrenaline. I mean,
yeah.
Sometimes you just get blood in your eyes, and with how many kills on the board for this map, I'm not surprised these guys are just sniffing the blood in the water and going kill, kill, kill.
Definitely understandable, as they do have 31 kills at 24 minutes in. But the thing is that we're not seeing a whole lot of wording come out. We do see Just Jack with a sentry and a regular ward, Captain Lash with 2 regulars and a sentry in their inventories right now. But beyond that, they only have 2 wards actually available.
You're gonna catch on to Radio, maybe Slane, gonna maybe try to find it. Falls a little short, and Radio gonna jump away. But as you were,
as I was saying, I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, they're doing a little bit of that sort of essential warding, but beyond that, I haven't seen a whole lot of wards from either team. I mean, now we're gonna see a couple come out as they are getting ready for another Gold Fury fight. I mean, when you're ahead by 14,000, having an extra 1,500 is nice, but not necessary.
I mean, not to mention, it just denies it from the enemy. They don't want Daft Gaming to have any chance back in this game, and they're trying to play aggressive so that doesn't happen. It's working out for them. It's gotten them this big of a lead, and they've, unfortunately for Daft Gaming, they haven't been able to get anything really off the back of whatever Gravity might give back.
This is definitely true. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing.
It's a very calculated give and take here from Gravity. And it's working for them. They're actually going to try to collapse into Fergie. Fergie going to knock Radio right into the path, and a Great Impale will knock him away. Here comes the cross space in time. Giving him a way out. Not going to ride the portal. Actually, doesn't really need to. And the rest of the team is going to try to get here as Alquang will be split pushing off on the right side. Going to try to take them that Phoenix. And that's going to force TCH away to fight that one off.
Indeed, we're going to see Slane trying to go on Gravity X, but again, Captain Toto is here, so Captain Lash is relatively safe. We're actually going to see the
with this
Cataclysm
going to find it.
Yeah.
Cataclysm going to Toto. Now here comes the Atomics right into the wall. Wrath of Terror will save for a few more moments more, but the Wrath of Terror isn't available, and the Desert Fury just barely falls short. Now Toto trying to run. Impale comes out, not going to find its target. Auto attack's not falling there either. Radio will find the kill. Now Slane's got to run for his life, but his team can collapse on him. Trolls are wolfing a great portal. Keep him out of this fight. Fergie trying to keep Just Jack away, but Just Jack going to pick the wrong direction anyways, and Fergie can just roll away.
Indeed. So now, blank in from Captain Lash. Oh, the portal is just perfectly timed, though, and now Radio is going in deep. Boxer's killing TCH Bomb with what looks like an execute. Yep, he's going to come back down there onto Trolls. Are actually not doing a decent amount of damage. One thing.
Alpha setting up for Toto. Actually, Toto going to dive right into the fountain, but there's a great Aegis and a great shield. Toto forced to run away from this. So going to get Shockwave right in the Phoenix. This could be the end of Toto, but I think Toto is going to live to find Dorothy, and that's going to be a cross space in time. Might ride the portal, might not. Going to put him in the middle of the team if he does, so he's going to choose to take the safe option, but he's still hunting for the kill. He can find it, actually. Has a shotgun available. Drops the portal. This is going to be the kill. Actually, an Aegis does come out to keep him safe. Now Toto can duel back. Dashes right through him. Power slide, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to find the kill.
Not only did he find the kill, but they now have 57 seconds without that Giannis around, and the Fire Giant is up in 17 seconds. Though Geb is alive and does have Hog 3 available, I think they're going to try to apply some pressure to mid lane and then go back and try and take out this. Actually, we're going to see a blank in from Captain Lash, but then he does miss the pull. That's going to be the end of that beginning engagement, though he is tanking his tower up quite nicely. He's fairly tanky right now. Not as tanky as he could be, but very, very solid.
Anywhere near the end. Looks like Gravity is trying to sniff them out. Drop the cat to try to apply the pressure. Wrath of Terror comes out in the middle of nowhere, but the Phoenix is still taking a lot of pressure right now. TCH bomb forward spot, but great Cataclysm knocking everybody down. Ball flies right to the middle. Does hit Radio at the end though. Stun bomb's coming down. Gonna knock down Fergie right there. Boxers is gonna pick up his kill right now. Now Slane's gonna walk into the backside. Gonna find Radio, but Radio drops the bleed as well. Atomics running as fast as possible. Gonna knock Boxers back away from this. Now they're trying to find Slane. Slane stealthed up and making his way towards the fountain. Gonna probably escape. As here comes Toto dropping the auto shots into the darkness right there, but not gonna find it. And Boxers might pay for his life with his aggression.
Yeah, that was a very, very much one of those. I think I can get it, guys. I think I can do it. I think I can get it. I didn't get it. And unfortunately, there, Fergie has had the opportunity to respawn completely now at this point, meaning that the Fire Giant opportunity.
The Fire Giant is gonna be a little more difficult, but how far ahead Gravity X is? They can fight this one out, but I don't think Daft is going to let that happen. They're going to go right for the throat here, going for the Fire Giant, actually. And, well, this might be a bit of a bad decision, but any decision right now needs to be made. Now they're going to try to zone this out. Lash has spotted this one out. Going to try to keep him from blinking in. He's going to drop the portal as well, keeping Toto out of the fight. Going to drop some damage as well, but they're going to force Daft to disengage here. With only two people, and the rest of Gravity isn't alive, but well, we could see a rotation coming out from Just Jack. We did see Radio respawn as well, and they're going to be forced away from us. They've wasted a little too much time, and that's an ultimate out of Giannis stamp.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And really, I like the attempt from Daft Gaming, but they should have probably been going a little bit sooner. I understand that, Fergie obviously didn't respawn until just a moment before they did go. But as far as trying to get it set up and going, they have enough damage. The only person who's really under-leveled at this point on Daft is Fergie, who's sitting at level 13. So I would have liked to have seen a Hog 3 come up on to Slane, and then have TCH Bomb tank it, and just try and burn it. But that wasn't quite the decision.
It was good to see them pull the trigger, but they decided to just pull it a little too late, and now Gravity actually might go secure this one away. Fergie has sniffed this out, though. He's going to make his way over here. The rest of the team will be rotating as well across space. I'm going to warn them of the approaching storm right now, but Boxers is in where he needs to be. Fergie going to blink right over. Fire Giant has reset. Great shockwave, just going to keep them out of the fight. Radio now really low, going to get knocked right into a wall. Going to be forced to jump away as well. Now Boxer's dueling with Fergie alone. Cataclysm is forced out on his lonesome. Boxer's trying to get in there, but going to get pulled away by TCH. Probably going to crash down this guy's back onto Atomics right there. Now Slane diving in, trying to find a kill. Going to jump right onto Radio. Radio drops the Cataclysm. Radio going to stay alive, just barely dodging away from the Desert Fury. Apollo actually will fall to Troll there, but will find a kill as well. The Trolls should fall as well. And Apollo's actually still alive, but looks like he picked another kill up in the background. Now we see TCH, the only man standing. Box is going to find him with the ultimate. This is going to let him rotate onto Geb if he so chooses, or right to Fire Giant, going to rotate right in front of him, cut him off. I don't think there's any escape here for Fergie.
He looks a little terrified right now. And actually, we're going to see Boxers just going to go straight for the
throat.
throat.
Go straight for the throat here, actually.
I like this
That's
decision.
a good decision, actually.
They've got 30 seconds on everybody.
They've got plenty of time.
Yab's nowhere to be found.
I mean, Radio survived the fight, and he's on his way back as well. Actually, Boxers is going to find the kill in the end. Looks like, maybe dive the fountain and gonna find the kill in the end. You can't really deny Boxers, unfortunately.
Well, to be fair, concern for that Cataclysm, if that Cataclysm had come up, which we obviously knew it was going to be a little bit longer, if that Cataclysm was there, it could have done a serious number on their ability to take the Titan out, just buying a little bit of time as TCH Bomb was going to be up in about 10 seconds. I understand that maybe the zoning concern, but at the same time, they probably could have just turned and burned, no problem. So anyways, GG's Gravity X over Daft Gaming, 30 minutes and 42 seconds, 41-18 is the final score. We are going to go ahead and hurry up and get underway with our second round matchup, as we were a little bit late starting to actually cast our first one. So this is Tier Monster's First Blood Tournament, brought to you by TierMonster.com and hi-rez Studios. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll be right back with round number 2.